This place is unreal. It's a whole nother world. From the minute you step off the flight, it's a whole nother world.
Just being out in Mother Nature, that adventure is like in a different world.
Oh, the island is wonderful. It's a hiker's paradise.
For me, the toughest thing I've ever encountered in my life so far.
I could not go an extra mile.
This is the sort of stuff I live for. That's where my enthusiasm comes in life. Tomorrow is going to come and you just focus on one thing, finishing.
Welcome to Dominica's Nature Island Challenge. This is a one-of-a-kind endurance challenge taking place in a Caribbean paradise. 4 international teams will compete in a 4-day stage race along roughly 50 miles of the famous Waitukubuli National Trail. It's the longest trail in the Caribbean and broken up into 14 segments. Each day, teams will take on different segments of the trail and be judged on their performances in the trail run, photo challenges, mini challenges, and the major challenge. Let's go meet the teams.
Madeline Plata, Sarah D'Alessandro, Jennifer Manley, Tara Jaworski, Team USA Blue.
Lee Pyle, Wayne Matthew.
Nine Abdul.
Scottus Ford, I'm on Team Trinidad White.
Elton Mack, Shin Serafin,
Jade John Finn.
Chevron Dungaben, Team Dominica.
Natalie Gold,
Earl Rahman Narona,
Diane Henderson.
Christopher Kelshaw, Team Red, Trinidad, Tobago.
It was just like no other race I've ever seen in my entire life.
I love seeing the best come out of a person, and I always think that's what adventure racing does.
We have heart. We never back down, no matter what. We are fighters.
Welcome everybody to the 2nd annual Nature Island Challenge. We have teams represented from the U.S. in blue, Dominica in green, and 2 teams from Trinidad and Tobago, red and white, all rocking their custom Deepex jerseys. Today you'll be taking on segment 3 of the Waitukubuli National Trail. It'll be 10 miles and 2,000 grueling vertical feet. Since camping is one of the most popular ways to visit the island, we're starting off here at Bellevue Chopé with a campsite challenge. You'll also encounter challenges paying homage to Dominican cuisine, as well as giving back a little bit of what Dominica is known for, nature. Good luck, everybody. See you at the finish line for the major challenge. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go! The first mini challenge is a camp scene. The teams are given everything they would need to make a shelter. The team with the sturdiest campsite wins.
You had some sticks and some coconut branches, and you had to build a shelter along with a fire pit with a pot on top of it, not shaking. Everything had to be steady.
We've stayed in things like this overnight before.
Yes, made just like this.
It's as best as we can do with what the material we have. I think it's good.
We put it up real quick. When we were kids, we normally do that at the riversides, at the seasides. So it wasn't a challenge. It was just trying to bring back memories.
It was hard to go from setting up camp to just straight into running. It didn't give me a chance to really think about, okay, pace myself or push myself, that kind of thing. It's just like, oh, go. And it all started uphill.
We do a lot of hiking in Trinidad, and we have some rough terrain, like Dominica, and some rougher than that, so we know that we could run the trails.
You just felt like you were climbing forever. In that moment, just had to keep saying 1 foot in front of another, just keep going 1 foot in front of the other. But when we got to the top, we just hit it strong again, game on. And I just kept thinking, when we go up, I know there's a down, so one step at a time.
You're doing good. Taking our time at the start. Warming up.
By the first 15 minutes, I was completely dehydrated, and I thought that I wouldn't make it.
She's a real trooper, so even though she wasn't feeling good, she kept moving, which is just what we need to finish the stage.
A few minor setbacks with my running partner. He was kind of coming down with the flow, and then on top of that, his shoe was a bit too tight for him.
Day 1 second mini challenge, Manger Dominique. Each team has to create their version of the traditional Dominican breakfast with the ingredients given: codfish, plantains, and herbal tea. The best tasting breakfast takes home 5 points.
I didn't expect the ladies to be our main challenge in this race. We thought they will be a little further behind. They came to compete.
Welcome to Manger Dominique Mini Challenge number 2.
Cooking. That was so much fun to be able to kind of stop in the middle and cook breakfast.
Look at that. This is gonna be so beautiful.
Chopping up my onions, chopping up my seasoning on the whole.
Chef Boyardee.
More to come from day 1 of the Nature Island Challenge when we return.